Alright. Oh, that is a big freaking carp. Oh, that's the humpback. Yeah, look at that one. Alright. Well, we had some likes. They were up on the first hour or two, and then they dropped because I believe that people started to hear what I was really kicking down. Didn't like it, and yeah, I'm not worried about that. Again, this isn't for likes, this isn't for follows. I'm reaching my combat vets, dude. So it's funny, I reach out to one of my family members, and it was kind of ironic to hear that one of their friends, while joining the Marine Corps, is going through one of these times that I'm actually creating this whole thing for. It fit the narrative, and man, it sucks to hear, but what I'm saying holds true, man. I've been there, dude. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy to think that these combat vets are out there and they're just doing it all on their own. So today I want to be able to get a little bit deeper, and none of this is to throw shade. This isn't to hate this person or whatever. It's actually the quite opposite. So I think one of the most important things to grasp from this is this isn't for sympathy either, dude. I don't care about the sympathy. I don't need people coming to me and be like, oh, come here. I don't need that. I don't want that. I'm trying to reach those that are freaking lost, man. I'm trying to reach those that think that, I'm the only one this is happening to. Dude, it's a crazy world, man. It is a crazy world. It'll chew you up and spit you out. So I'm man, I really don't know how to go about this. This is all just this has been put on me, man. This has been put on me, and it needs to get out. And I know that it will hold a lot of value, and just ooh, it's a bass right there. Can we get him now? Can we get him? Oh wow, that didn't go. What? Okay, that went nowhere I wanted it to go. All right. Let's go ahead and, ooh, wow, that is set for trout, and I'm trying to set this for smallmouth right now. There we go. All right. Okay. Now I'm starting to feel that wind, so I'm gonna cast that way to get it over there. There we go. Oh, what? Okay, this isn't gonna be fun. It's the one thing that I have trouble with when it comes to this. Oh no. Ooh, getting down there is not going to be freaking easy. Are we below or above that bush? Ah, there we go. Oh, 6-pound line, and we have no phrase. Let's go. All right. Back to what I was saying, dude. So I have many stories, dude. Many stories. And I come from many walks of life, dude. From being a child to joining the Marine Corps and after. Like, I have stories. I have so many stories, dude. Man. Oh. There goes one. So, the one that I feel that is most important, because it was a time in my life when I was so hurt and so lost and no one to turn to, and in the midst of all that, I still had my faith. So again, this isn't to throw shade. This isn't to mark somebody or do any of that. So I grew up in a household where I was a stepchild and a middle child. Just so happened to be that my younger and older brother were full-blooded and I was half. So this caused, I mean, you know how to do math. It don't take a rocket surgeon to figure out 1 + 1 is freaking 2, right? Both my older and younger brother were full-blooded and I was half. Somebody stepped out on the math, okay? That's not what this is about. What this is about is I was the only one that got hit, physically abused, and it took a toll on me as a kid, man. It was something that tore me up, and I wanted to die, dude. I wanted to die. I would go, dude, I mean, as young as my earliest, one of the most traumatizing moments that I had, I want to say I was probably like, I don't know, 5 years old. So the house I grew up in, there was a back house, and it used to be a garage. It got converted into a house. So my aunt's living there in the back house, and I remember being back there and I was playing with my toys, and my dad's talking to my aunt about something, and I can't remember what it was, dude, but my dad had told me to grab my things and that we were gonna leave. But I guess I didn't move quick enough, and I just remember my dad picking me up by the back of my pants, on my belt loop, and chucking me, and I hit my face on a dresser, and I just remember crying, dude. Man, it freaking hurt. Not just from my face smashing into a dresser, but that, you know, my dad just did that. It would be traumatizing for a lot of people as kids, you know what I mean? And I don't again tell you this story for any other reason besides my faith. Now, in this moment as a kid, you know, these things added up, and it caused me to like, and keep in mind, dude, I had no idea that my stepmom was my stepmom, all right? So this loneliness, this anger, this confusion, this everything that I was feeling as a kid, dude, you know, I didn't question much out of fear, but I knew enough to be like, dude, this ain't right, you know? So I used to cry myself to sleep, dude. And I would ask God, dude, to take me. I would ask him to take me because I didn't want to be around no more, dude. I would literally just be like, dude, God, take me. I don't want to be here. And the reason why I bring this up is because there are people out here, combat vets, that are going through that same struggle, that same loneliness, that same hurt, that same whatever it is that you're feeling, man. The Lord knows. He knows. But it's not because of these people that do this to you. It's because they don't know. They don't know any better. My dad did not know any better. My dad was lost. He was hurt. He was all kinds of things. And it sucked not knowing that as a kid, dude. And trying to think to myself, like, why me, dude? Like, why am I the only one that receives this? And again, this isn't to bring any type of hate, any type of shame. I love my dad to death, dude. I love my dad to death, man. I only have one father, and that's him, and I don't take it for granted. I don't. It's because of those moments as a kid that caused me to be so strong in my faith today. So strong. And dude, man, I don't want to get lost in this, man. I want to get through it. Not because I just don't want to make a long video. That's all. Yeah, dude, I used to pray that God would take me, dude. Just didn't want to be here no more. It caused me to act out as a kid. I wasn't perfect, but I definitely wasn't out there doing things to get myself in trouble, you know. I wasn't like, but I'm gonna try to get through this, dude, because I'm fishing, I'm trying to share a message, I'm trying to reach out. There's a lot of combat veterans that are out there dealing with that exact pain that I'm talking about, dude. That hurt that causes you to turn to things that aren't for you, and it's no wonder that, you know, these things are happening. It's due to the lack of knowledge, man. It's due to the lack of knowledge that causes people to not be aware. And no wonder there's so much pain. No wonder there's so much anger. Oh no. It's sad, dude. Out of all the things I've done in life, dude, like, I've always remained in my faith, but always thinking that oh yeah, I'm gonna get through this on my own, or I'm drinking because I think that Oh no, side hooked. No. No. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. No. Oh, there we go. So, I got into drinking as a kid because I wanted to numb that pain. And I needed an escape, dude. I just didn't, the anger, dude, as a kid, I would get in so many fights, man. So many fights. Dude, I don't even know how I didn't get kicked out of my middle school, bro. Like, Mr. Stone was such a freaking gentleman. Mr. Stone would always tell me, hey, you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And it would cause, I mean, sure, but one thing I know for sure was I wasn't out there chasing fights. Like, I was just dealing with things that came to be, you know. Here I am at school thinking like, oh man, I'm not at home, I don't have to deal with all this nonsense, you know, from my stepmom or from my dad. I was just hanging out with my friends, and you know, just that was my chance to get away. And it wasn't always so good, man. Like, there's always some knucklehead at school that just always wanted to start something, man. Like, I grew up in the middle of Ontario, bro. There's nothing but freaking BB brains galore. So I had never looked to start fights, but I was definitely willing to finish them, you know. And oh man, you talk about an outlet, dude. Like, I was more than willing to freaking finish a fight, dude. Like, oh man, like the fury that I unleashed, man, on these guys that freaking, you know, would start something, man. Some of my friends would always be like, oh man, here he comes, you know, like, because I just had this look on my face with just so much anger constantly, you know. And yeah, man, I remember 6th grade, I had this 8th grader get mad because he thought we were in home ec, and he thought I took his plastic wrap. We had made popcorn. He thought I took his, I think it's like Glad wrap or whatever it's called. It's like self-adhesive. So he thought I took his, and I was like, dude, like, I didn't take your dang freaking wrap, dude. Like, I just went up to the front of the classroom, got my own. Nah, man, you took it. Next thing you know, he's sitting there calling me every name in the book, calling me a, you know, this or that. And I was like, you know what, dude, like, I had enough, man. I was like, dude, like, little did he know I got all this built up frustration from home, and he wants to come over here and get at me about some Glad wrap. This dude lost his mind. He was an 8th grader, I was in 6th grade, and man, dude, man, you talk about mad, dude. Before class this was at the end of class, dude. So I'm sitting there, I hooked my chair at him because I'm so freaking mad, dude. And he's like, all right, he's like, watch after school. And it was the last class of the day. And I was like, all right, dude. And there we go. We go out to the field. And in my head, I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, I'm probably gonna get rocked, dude. Like, this guy's an 8th grader, you know, he's all cholo, freaking gangster, you know. Here I am, little 6th grader, freaking little skater, you know. And I'm just, you know, I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Got the energy of a spider monkey, dude. And freaking, there we go. We're in the field, and push come to shove, all his homies are right there, and I'm like, dang, dude, like, I'm gonna get jumped, dude. But I was so mad that I was just like, nah, bro, you ain't coming at me like that, man. You ain't gonna start this and then freaking make me look like no fool, man. And push come to shove, and he got a couple licks in, and I felt like it didn't even faze me, man. He hit me with a 1-2 up on my face, boom, boom, and I just stood there, and I came back at him, and I don't know how to this day I came at him so hard with my right hand. I got him up under the neck and lifted him, and essentially just choke slammed him, dude. It was, in the moment, I was thinking to myself, like, what the heck did I just do? And I remember when this dude hit the ground, all his friends were just sat there and was like, oh, dang. And just before he got up, the science teacher, Mr. Valdez, had come out, and he broke it up. And, you know, that was just one of the many days that I was at Mr. Stone's office. And there he was. Oh, no. There he was telling me again. He goes, you're always at the wrong place at the wrong time. And God bless his soul, man, because he could have just easily been like, nah, you're a freaking dirtbag. You're a piece of nothing, you know? You ain't going to amount to nothing. And he didn't take that route. He just, you need to stop it. You need to stop doing all this, getting yourself in trouble. And, you know, yeah. So later in life, I get into drinking, man. 15, 16 years old, there I am drinking. How did I do that, might you ask? Well, how does a crackhead manage to go through every day with no money and obtain crack? There's a will, there's a way. There's a will, there's a way. And there I was, drinking, freaking. Oh, and I hit it well, dude. I hit it real well. I remember I got kicked out of my high school. So I wasn't caring. I had plenty of fights there too, and I thought I had a fight right there. I just remember I get kicked out of my high school. I go to continuation school, and I'm drinking in the morning, dude. 6-something, 7 o'clock in the morning, straight vodka in a water bottle. And that's actually how I met my first wife. Drunk on a school bus, 7 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning, plastered. See, I'd always made these excuses as to why I drank so much, thinking like, oh, I'm not hurting nobody. I'm not going out and trying to do all this stuff. Because after the Marine Corps, dude, like, shoot, man, you talk about drink, man. I would drink. In Marine Corps, man, shoot, bro. It was almost like, you know, we'd always try to drink all the booze in freaking whatever city we were in. And I'd always think to myself, like, oh, you know, I'm not hurting nobody, you know, we're just having a good time. Well, my message here is, again, all those combat vets that are going through it, and if the shoe don't fit, dude, don't worry about it. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to those combat vets that are out there homeless, battling the struggles of life. And my message to you is, it's not these people's fault. Dang it, man. It's not these people's faults that are doing you dirty. Whether that be your wife, whether that be your girlfriend, your baby mama, your parents. Anything that takes you away from the word is not from God, dude. It is from the enemy. I don't care if you, oh, well, you know, no, dude. That is the enemy attacking you. I don't know how else to put this, dude. I'm not going to sit there and sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, well, you know, it's got nothing else to do with nothing else besides the enemy and the Lord. There's only 2 phone calls you're going to get on a daily basis, and you're sure as heck going to answer one of them. I'm just trying to get you to answer the right one. You think the enemy doesn't know how to use your significant other to get to you? You think you know what? I seen a bigger one down there, and I'm trying to get that one. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch out real quick. So again, this is something that has bothered me for quite some time, especially after coming to the realization that I was just out doing dumb stuff, and I'm over here making all kinds of excuses. Like after the Marine Corps, I was sitting there freaking hugged up in the room, thinking to myself, oh yeah, okay, I'll be drinking, but I'm not gonna be out bothering people. I'm not gonna be out starting up no nonsense. You know, like that's what it was for me. And it still brought nothing, man. I was just over there numbing myself. So my true message is, it has nothing to do with people freaking doing you dirty. It has nothing to do with your kids being taken from you for whatever reason. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the Lord trying to get a hold of you, man, and you just ain't listening. He will bring you to your knees, and he will keep you there. It's to refine you. When silver is made, dude, there's a specific process that takes place that it needs to be exact in order to get silver to be silver when being treated and processed. There's a certain moment that an individual needs to look for in order to complete the process. And that process with silver is, once you heat it up to the point where you can see your reflection, it's done. Not a moment sooner, not a moment later. It's done. Pull it. The Lord is putting you in these situations. He's allowing the enemy to do these things. And there's a decision to be made. Either you continue to think to yourself that you're going to do it all on your own, and that God doesn't exist, and this, that, and the other. And it's a wake-up call. It is a wake-up call that you're choosing not to answer. You can sit there and blame this person and that person and blah, 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 blah. The only person to blame is the enemy, and your inability to see that. That's what it comes down to. Look, you could have been the baddest dude out there, man. Tip of the spear, right? Special Forces, Navy SEAL, freaking Force Recon, Marine Raider. You know, you could have been someone in a line platoon, and you got 8 deployments under your belt, dude. You got freaking 3 Purple Hearts. You got a NUC. You got a Presidential Unit Citation. You got a PUC with Valor. Cool. It means nothing. It's not going with you when you die, buddy. It's gonna remain here. It's gonna stay here on this earth, where you're no longer gonna be a part of. And it may have a lot of value here on this earth, but when you dead and you gone, it ain't going with you, man. Same thing with all the money. All these billionaires, they die, guess what? All that currency stays here. It means nothing. So, again, oh no. Dang it. I'm all fouled up. Yep, look at that. So, I'm here to tell you, these trials that you're being put through, it's a test. I was stupid. Getting out of the Marine Corps, I had the best intentions, and like, I wasn't out trying to hurt people, but again, just like when I was a kid, I had this ability to sit there and be like, oh, I'm not trying to do these things, but these things keep coming at me. And I kept trying to deflect them as best as possible, but things happen, man. But it's in your faith that brings you to the light, so that you can see clearly, think clearly, and make the best possible outcome. So if you're homeless and you're sitting there, a lot of people would be like, well, if they're homeless, how are they watching this video? Yeah, dummy. If there's a will, there's a way. When someone wants to feed the flesh, they're gonna feed the flesh, dude. Again, it doesn't take a rocket surgeon to figure out a crackhead gets cracked through the means of just pure want. Like they will get denied 100 times in a day, but as long as they make that quota, they're good. And I don't mean to like say that, it might seem harsh, but one of the things that I grew up next to as a kid, 2 houses down, was a crack house. Every couple weeks, at least once a month, there was somebody who overdosed. I've seen that as a kid, and I'm living proof that the Lord has put me through the ringer, and still is putting me through the ringer to prepare me for something. And I think this whole channel is what it is. I've come to this conclusion that I've had all the faith in the world, right? Through all the things that I went through, even in the darkest moments, like I knew that I needed to get down and pray. But faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. So this is why I'm reaching out, trying to get a hold of these combat vets that just don't want to listen. Because the people that come at them and try to help them, oh, well, you didn't deploy with me, or you were never in the military, or you would never understand, you don't know what it's like. I was there, bud. I was there. I seen my friends get blown up. I've seen enough to know that what you're saying doesn't hold true to comparison for a lot of other people, but I'm not one of them. I am someone who knows. Sure, I didn't deploy with your unit. Sure, I didn't get blown up. Sure, I never got shot. Cool. And I still thank God to this day that I didn't. Dude, you know how many times I prayed? How many times I sat there and prayed in one day on my second deployment? Iraq was a paid vacation, but Afghanistan was a completely different monster, dude. And it was something that it was an eye-opener, man. Like, man, dude. In my platoon, dude, first squad got blown up multiple times. Third squad got blown up multiple times. Like, many IED attacks. My freaking platoon commander got sandwiched in between 2 IEDs. Freaking, dude, it wasn't World War II. It wasn't the Frozen Chosen. It wasn't Vietnam. But it was our moment. And I was the only one that truly prayed. Like, it had been 5 minutes since I just prayed. Guess what? I'm praying again. I had dudes in my freaking squad, in my platoon, who sit there and talk all kinds of crap. Oh, well, why do you believe in God? And God's not real, and blah, 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 blah. You think some made up story about a guy that lives in the sky is someone you should be praying to. Yeah, because at the end of that deployment, through those whole 7 months, our squad never got blown up. Wouldn't you know? Dude, there was a moment where we were on this freaking night op. We did a knock and talk, and we were holding the cordon, setting up perimeter for us to question one of the store owners to figure out, hey, dude, what's going on with the Taliban around here? Who is it? Where are they? Where are they coming from? What do they want? What are they doing? You know, trying to get a freaking beat, figure it out. And my team leader had wanted me to post up on this back corner outside the backside of the store, and this is across the field from where our cop was, dude. And you know, we could see this spot every day, but something about this spot that I was told to hold on was not sitting well with me, dude. And I told him, I said, hey, dude, I don't like this spot, man. Like, we need to be able to freaking hit this with a minesweeper, dude. Like, metal detector. Just let's run that real quick. This is textbook freaking IED position, you know. Hit it real quick. All right, it's good. Weeks later, freaking EOD goes through there, and right where I was at, dude. Right where I was at was a freaking pressure plate, but the battery pack was dead. When they uncovered it, the freaking battery pack was dead, dude. Oh man, that's freaking nuts. Still thinking about that, man. Like, I could be walking around with no legs. Heck, I could probably even be dead. Nope, that's not what the Lord had planned for me. Here I am, talking to you, the lost, the confused, the angry, my combat vets. Oh man, dude. Oh, I got some stories, dude. I got some stories. But back to what I was saying, dude. The enemy got a stronghold on you, out there living in the streets. Want to be out there getting all super drunk, getting all plastered, just so you can forget all these bad memories. That ain't it, man. I'm trying to tell you. Back to what I was saying, you can be the baddest of dudes as far as veterans go, but to this world, that's all you'll ever be. Is somebody that was the tip of the spear. But to the Lord, you are extremely important. You need to understand that this trial that you're being put through, it's to make you even stronger. That you think you're you think just because you got this many deployments and you got shot and you whatever, nah, you ain't nothing, dude. That might sound harsh, but you are nothing compared to my God. So it's time to answer the call, man. Shut up with the complaining and get with the program. You want things to go right? Well, there's the way and then your way. It's up to you. You want all this freaking to stop? It ain't. I got news for you, bud. It's spiritual warfare out there. Spiritual warfare. And if you're in any bit of that scenario that I've explained to you, and you're hurt, you're angry, you're mad, you're pissed off, and you're wondering why, now you know. You can only run from the truth for so long before before God gets you on your knees and you're begging for mercy, dude. So again, I understand that pain. I understand that worry of like, you can't do nothing. Imagine that, you the biggest, baddest dude around, you know, and your family or whatever, but yet here you are crying when nobody's looking because you're helpless. It's not to say that those cries aren't heard, but nothing will be done with it if you don't come to the light, man. You can drink as much beer as you want, kill as many bottles of Jack Daniels as you want, you can smoke your brains out, but when you come back to, all those problems are still going to be there. The Lord wants you to be able to be strong enough to get through all this and understand that it's through Him. It's through Him, and there is no other way. So you need to stop lying to yourself, because you're not lying to other people when you sit there and say, oh, well, you know, I'm not hurting nobody, and I'm not doing this, and I'm not, oh no, come on, man. Oh, dang it. Straight under that freaking block of cement. Ah, lost another one. Let me check the line. Make sure I'm not all freed up. That was a good size one too. So, I think I'm done talking about all that. I love my father, dude, and without all those things I went through in life, I wouldn't have as much faith in Christ as I do. I think I would have folded like a lawn chair a long time ago. A long time ago. Dude, I wouldn't be here, man, due to the own chaos that was going on in my head, thinking that I could do it on my own. Oh, he's right there too. Look at him. You dirty dog. You had it. You had it in your mouth. Come on. I need to slow it down. They're not getting it good enough. I know it's kind of all over the place, and again, I'm gonna start getting more prepared for all this. Right now, I want these combat veterans to know that I was never perfect. I never aimed to be perfect, but man, ooh-wee. I'm telling you right now, once you come to the light, all these little areas that have darkness on them will provide the ability to see it for what it really is. Like, you can't be mad at these people, man. How can you be mad at them when they don't know? That's like being mad at a child for sneaking candy. Like, they don't know. They just want the candy, bro. You know? Oh, man. So, it's just humbling yourself, man. Dropping the pride. Being able to find the moments to hear the message, man. Like, when you're completely schwacked out of your mind, freaking zooted, blitzed from being drunk, the message is being brought to you by the Holy Ghost, Jesus and God. Like, it's not going to be heard when you're completely plastered. You're not going to hear it. You're not going to catch it. So what? You're not out at these bars freaking causing a ruckus or whatever. You're at home and you're not trying to bother nobody. So what? How are you oh no. Maybe a smaller jerkbait. I think I should use a smaller jerkbait. Yeah, smaller jerkbait. So how are you supposed to grasp that message when you're constantly not focused, not paying attention? And I made this reference on the other video. You wouldn't leave the wire without your armor, without your weapon, without your protection, ready for battle, ready for a firefight, ready for the enemy. You wouldn't do that. That's stupid. That's suicide, right? So why would you put yourself in a position to not know? Like, you would never be on a patrol in the middle of the night and not move silently, not move in a way that causes no detection to yourself. You wouldn't do any of that without trying to gain information on the enemy, whether that's stopping every 10 minutes to smell the air. Hey, something smells different. Keep your head on a swivel. Maybe you need to stop so that you hear something. You know, like you were well aware enough to be smart enough to survive in those types of moments. You were big and bad enough to join the military. You were big and bad enough to do all that, but you're not good enough to save yourself. What good are you to yourself and others if you're numb, broken, inoperable? You're supposed to be an asset, not a liability. And the Lord wants you to know that. Why is he going to give you your kids if you can't even... Oh, here we go. Here we go. This feels like a good one. Oh, yeah, it feels like a great one. Oh. Oh. Come on. Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Sorry, buddy. So, it's time to wise up, man. Get right. Stop killing yourself on a daily basis and wondering why you're being attacked by the enemy. You're better than that. You're smarter than that. You just need to come to terms with that, and the terms being the light. I think that's all I got for you on that. See, we can't close out with like a bigger smallmouth, dude. I feel like, what is this one anyways? It's the Ryuki. Spearhead Ryuki 50S. S for sinker. Alright, let's go far corner. Boom! In the slack. Yeah, boy. Yep, there we go. Oh! Ah! God dang, man. Ah. Maybe I'm just gonna try burning it real quick. I'm gonna try burning this bad boy. Yeehaw! Oh, yep. See, there goes one right there. Wasn't fast enough though, sucker. Stop it. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Stop it. Burn it. Oh, I had one. Dang. Oh, whoo, like a little shark right there. Boy, I tell you what. Hey, that Smalley said, nah, I ain't done with you, punk. I ain't done with you. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. 5 pound Smalley, baby. Come on. Far corner. Let's go. Oh. Maybe get some over here. Let's go. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh. Woo! Is it a big one? Nope. It's a tiny guy, but he's strong. Ooh, this guy's a fighter. Oh, come on. Bring it in. Bring it in. Here we go. Yo. I'm about to get my hand on it. I got him. Oh, here we go. There we go. Nice size little Smalley. They didn't get too big out here. And when you do come across some big ones, they are mean. I think that's the cool thing about smallmouth. Is they fight freaking hard. And it's freaking awesome when you can get them on a glide bait. Like getting them on a glide bait is freaking sick, dude. I thank God that I got brought to fishing, because being on the water is being so therapeutic, man. I think there's something there, man. Like being baptized, like Jesus being baptized in a river, like there's all kinds of information as to what water does for you. But being around water itself is just so therapeutic. Like, this is another reason why I want to incorporate fishing for veterans, because dude, you come to fish, yeah, you want to catch some fish, but let's say you don't catch anything. So what, dude? Being out here, I'm in the middle of the city, dude. I'm in the middle of the city, bro. Like, you can find yourself a local pond, local stretch of the river, a creek. So what, you don't got some big freaking fish around you? There'll be plenty of opportunities for that. Just get out there. Oh. Just go fish, man. Get you some. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, look at that Smalley right there. Oh, dude. That's a big Smalley, bro. That's a big Smalley, bro. Yeah, I got the little guy, but oh man. Oops. Okay. Let me get this hook. Let me get this one. Oh no, you're double hooked up. Let me back that one out. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's get you back out there. Good game, dude. Ah. Oh, let me see my breath. Oh yeah, I love it. Dude, that was a big Smalley, bro. Oh, time to throw crankbait on, dude. I gotta get that big ass Smalley, dude. Ah. Oh yeah. I wonder if I get him on a whopper plopper, dude. No! Dang it, dude. Oh my goodness. Maybe if I would have leaned it up right here, huh? What a freaking weenie. Here we go. Here we go. Got ourselves a little mega bass, freaking griffin. Probably, I lost all my other ones, and I have one more inside the box right there, but the lip broke, and as you can see here, the lip is where where you secure it to the line, and it was a limited edition color, dude. It's broken. It's all right though. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and... Ooh, we're hooked up. We're already hooked up. I think it's a small one. I think it's a small one. Yeah, it's a small one. It's alright though. Let's go. Don't do it. I'm trying to help you. There we go. Nice. Oh no. Dude. Yeah, so as I was saying, getting out here on the water, dude, and freaking just fishing, man. Like, there's one thing about fishing, whether you're catching or not, and when you come to the water, you bring a lot of you know, your worries, your troubles, your angers, and when you leave with less weight on you, man. It's just so... I could be out here for hours not catching anything. It sucks, you know, especially when you're searching for giants, but I want that for my combat veterans, dude. I not only want you to come to the light, but if you, let's say you did fish as a kid, well, you should get back into it. Let's say you didn't fish, I would strongly advise that you start, and if it's because you don't know what you're doing, shoot, I think that was one of the greatest things that I've known about myself is I may not know something about anything, especially when I get into it, but when I'm pursuing something, you better believe I'm full on dived in, man. I'm all uh-oh. Get over here, little guy. Get over here. Oh. Whoa. Ah, I got him. Let's just say you have this notion like, oh, I don't know how to fish. Nobody's telling me how to fish. When I came to start fishing on my own as an adult, like I don't know what the heck I was doing. I just felt something about having to go fish that I needed to do, and I just like I said about crackheads, man. Shoot, they ain't got no damn job. They ain't out there working, but they're still obtaining freaking crack. Stop making excuses. Get yourself. And I actually want to be in a position to where I build this up enough where I can start, like, for example, like, let's say I reach out to a veteran, or this message gets a hold of them, and they're like, yeah, you know what? And let's just say they just fish only. Like, who am I to say, like, oh, the message is that you believe in God? That's not gonna happen, dude. My full-on aim is to reach those and help them. And if the Gospels don't get them, I know that fishing will, for sure. And I was talking to my buddy, dude, and he was saying, like, oh, well, we should do a contest for, like, veterans only, and, like, blah blah blah. I was like, nah, I don't want to, like, do anything like that, especially, like, if they're first getting into it, you know, because Dude, I've taken a full dive into fishing, and it's caused me to go into this very niche corner of the community, and I'd be buying some stuff, man. I geek out when it comes to like Division Rebel Tackle. It's a company that like has a lot to do with like big swim baits, glide baits and stuff. And man, shoot, anything having to do. Oh, here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Which way you going? Oh, let's go. Whoa, oh, he's a fighter. Oh, let's go. Oh no, under the jaw. No, I'm so sorry. Oh, this guy's built. This guy's got a freaking, what's the name of that type of forehead for a fish? Oh, this guy eats. This dude be getting food. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, he got a back on him, dude. Oh yeah. Oh, look at him. He's mean. That's a mean little dude right there, bro. That's why I have my drag set for you. Ha! Ready? Go! I've been hitting it over on that side. Let me come over this way a little bit. Let me come to this side right here real quick. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, let's go. Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, let's go. Oh, I got him. Let me find out that's the same dude right there, man. Let me find out that's the same freaking dude that I just caught. Okay, let me just grab you here, cause I ain't trying to get hooked, buddy. I ain't trying to have you lock me up, all up on the finger, and then we gonna be joined in holy matrimony. Nah. I learned my lesson a long time ago. Oh, this is a different dude, I think. Oh yeah. Ooh, what's in your mouth, bro? Oh, you got some bugs in your mouth. Look at that. All right. Yeah. Sick. All right. Technically not supposed to be back here, but here we are. Little griffin right there, man. That's a little tiny crankbait, and it does work. It be doing work. Here we go. Come on. Anybody over here? Oh, thought I had something right there. Ooh. You know what? I might just pull the whopper plopper out. I just might pull the whopper plopper out and get him on the top water action, dude. Yeah, it's all the little guys. I'm trying to get the bigger ones. So. Ooh, he got some weight. Oh, yeah, boy. Woo! Let's go. No, he got off, dude. Oh, I hope I got it on camera. Oh, he had a mouth on him, boy. I tell you what, or her, whatever. Dang it, dude. Oh, that's it. I'm upset. I'm upset with myself right now. Look at that. Line's all frayed up. That's gonna hurt. I gotta live with that one. That was probably a PB Somali right there. Woo! Do you see them tiger stripes? Woo! I'll come back. I'll come back for you, girl. For now, that's the end of today's stories. In Jesus' name, amen.